Mastering modal verbs: should, ought to, and had better. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of modal verbs, specifically, should, ought to, and had better. These are essential tools in your English language toolbox, as they help to express obligations, advice, and warnings. Let's get started. Modal verbs are helper verbs that express possibility, ability, permission, or obligation. They're used together with the base form of the main verb. Today, we're focusing on should, ought to, and had better, which are typically used to give advice or express obligation. Should is a very versatile modal verb. It's used to express suggestions, advice, obligations, and even probabilities. When reporting speech, it remains unchanged. For example, he said, "You should exercise more often," becomes, "He said I should exercise more often." Ought to is a somewhat formal modal verb that's largely interchangeable with should. It's used to express duty, obligation, or advice. Like should, it doesn't change in reported speech. For instance, "We ought to be more environmentally conscious," she said, can be reported as, "She said we ought to be more environmentally conscious." Had better is a strong modal expression. It's often used to give advice about what is best or most suitable in a specific situation, or to express something that is expected or supposed to happen. It's important to note that it's used to talk about immediate actions and not future plans. In reported speech, it doesn't change. For example, "I had better leave now or I'll miss my bus," can be reported as, "She said she had better leave then or she would miss her bus." And that wraps up our exploration of should, ought to, and had better. These modal verbs are essential for adding nuanced meaning to your sentences. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try incorporating these into your everyday English conversation and writing. As always, keep learning, stay curious, and don't hesitate to revisit this video as often as you need to. Happy learning, and see you in our next lesson.